Hello YouTube, welcome back. I'm playing Dwarf Fortress. I have set myself up with a rather rudimentary streaming setup, so I am sitting in an uncomfortable position, but hopefully, well, I say hopefully, I mean annoyingly, we only have an hour, maybe even half an hour to play, but whatever. Let's get cracking, shall we? So what happened last time? I need a bit of a reminder. I need a poke, because I know we defeated that giant, and that was all good, but then there was a whole session where I must have done something, but I can't remember what. I remember there was a bit of smoothing going on. Oh yeah, look at this. Yeah, we've made our temple a little bit more elaborate. I think we'll expand its footprint as well. We'll add this outer ring to the temple as well, but this interior bit will be the actual statue garden. And this bit out here will just be for some kind of, contemplative wandering, that kind of thing. Our hospital's looking okay. We've got a good few beds in there. We've got a stockpile for thread. We've got some cabinets and maple chests. I'm not sure if we've got everything. The library's insanely popular. Look, 2 people deep at the bookcases. I might need to put a few more in. It's not that we've got that many exciting books, though. I can't remember buying too much. It's all books about elves writing books. It's, very, very self-indulgent stuff. Hello, Oafsalot. Welcome back to chat. Thanks for joining us. You carved fortifications by the Weir Cage and could have Mark's dwarves go and shoot him through those now. That's a very good point. Although we do need to train up another military. That's probably a good idea. Let me just quickly look. I'm intrigued by the whole hospital setup. How's it going? Hospital information. We've got thread, cloth, splints. We don't have many crutches. I need to make a few more of those. Powder for casts is all good. Buckets is great. Soap. So it's soap and splints are our medical weak spot. But I'm sure we'll be able to sort those out at some point. Let's keep going the other way down. There's our temple. Here's our bedrooms. This needs a lot of work. I mean, this is truly scrub-tier bedroom work. I mean, two dormitories? That shows a distinct lack of imagination on my part, but what can you do? What can you do? Other than sort of completely change your personality. Let's keep going down. Here's our industrial zone. This is working better now. Finally, we've realised why nobody is using this. It's because I had it exclusively being used by a single dwarf. And that poor sod wasn't actually able to do any of the labours for it. So he was bunging everybody else's queue up. And nobody else got to go. Soap. Need a wood burner, I think, to get ash. And an ashery or something to make lye. Then some fat plus lye to get soap. Fucking hell. Who knew hygiene was such a hard business, such a chore? I'm pretty sure this was going to be a furniture stockpile because, let's face it, I got a lot of furniture. There was talk of traps and a lava moat last night, I think. Was it last night or the night before? I forget. That's good. We've got plenty of mechanisms for that. We've got wood stockpile, which should be replenishing at the moment because I chopped a few trees down, but we'll see how that lasts. And then we've got our sort of assorted stockpiles, finished goods stockpile, which is gigantic. And then look at this, the stone stockpile is full with a few wheelbarrows knocking around as well. That's nice. That's very nice. And we've got loads of galena, which is currently being smelted. Yes. Okay, things are going surprisingly well. Let's go down, keep going. Here's the food zone with a couple of crundles as well. I'm not sure they're even edible. People do say they lay eggs, but we'll see how that works. I think we were discussing last time how bad an idea it would be to put the crundles in with the egg-laying birds because, well, it just would be, wouldn't it? It just would be. They're bound to eat them. Oh, hello. Oh, the soap workflow. I shall endeavour to read that before the next stream. Let's keep going down. This leads us down into the mines, where we're actually looking for resources. We're not finding a whole heap. We're finding kimberlite, but no diamonds. This was the floor where we found tons of galena, and it looks like we've still got a load of it designated for digging. Apparently, all of the stuff down here, but we'll see how that works out. We still have one more exploratory tunnel being dug. Let's keep going down. There we go. Keep going down. Yep, there we go. This is where we mined out some microcline, and where I learnt that of the second L, or the L in microcline, the CL. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You remember. You were all there. We all did it. Let's keep going down. Dum 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 dum. Hello. Oh yeah, dum-de-dum. There's our trapped doodad. We haven't got the fortifications on these yet, or have we? Not yet. Okay, but that's okay. Don't worry, Sunshine. You'll be put out of your misery soon enough. Don't you worry. We'll get those March dwarves down there and we'll put a bolt in your noggin. That'll sort you out. Right, let's keep going down. The upper cavern layer hasn't really been explored yet, but then again, it's not presented itself with a ton of stuff. I mean, I've not seen anything interesting running around. There's not really the open ground required for good pasture. Then again, we may find interesting ores in the walls, so it could be worth a little look anyway. Let's keep going down. They've got a water source down there, so that's nice. Okay, we've done a little bit of... Yeah? Okay, no problem. I've obviously gone down here and I've taken out a few gemstones. Sorry, that was just me being asked to keep an eye on the time so we don't go and miss the kids. We need to pick them up from school. Anyway, there's our second cavern layer. It's, again, a bit tight round the bottom, but hopefully we'll be able to open it up and get some... Hello, is this another cavern? How many cavern layers have we uncovered here? This one's a bit more open. This is the bottom cavern layer, now that I look at it, where we had some slaughter going on. All that red stuff is blood, I think. We'll have to see. Okay, you were correct about your soap-making workflows. There's the rat folk. Rodent folk. Rodent people. I don't know exactly what they are, but, you know, they have rodent in their names. That's good enough. I've lost the stairwell. Where's the stairwell gone? Have we not dug this deep? No, apparently that's not. That's the bottom of our digging. So perhaps I should dig deeper even. See if we can find any really deep ores. That might be nice. You know what? In the name of exploration, let's give it a go. There's bound to be some candy down here somewhere, isn't there? I'm just going to make this corridor a little bit wider. We'll pop a little door section in just to make sure that there's nothing coming through too easily. And then down we go. How many we done? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 floors? Yeah, let's do 10 floors. Let's not get too crazy with the deep delve, because we all know how deep delves end. They get bullrogged, and you don't want to get bullrogged, or balrogged, depending on what kind of emphasis you put on the syllables. Okay, so everything's unpaused. Let's go back to the surface and watch as our industrious little fellas stomp around doing all sorts of stuff. Oh no, the chief medical dwarf has slipped into depression. Not enough patience, maybe? Not a good idea. We've run out of designated items to melt, so that means we should be able to start putting in some orders for equipment. Let's pop down to here and see what's getting made. Oh, they're actually doing stuff. They're forging the silver warhammers, finally! Finally, we'll be able to give all our guys silver warhammers. They'll be nice. Apparently silver's quite a good material for warhammers due to its sort of... is it its lightness or its density? I'm not sure. If it was density, then lead would be a great material, but it's not. Interesting. Interesting. But at least things are getting built. Hello, Silverlight42. It is density. It's light. Silver is very heavy. Okay. I bet it makes a nice sort of ding noise as it hits metal as well. If it hits someone in the armour, they'll make a good old ding. I can imagine a silver warhammer singing. It's not based in any actual physics or understanding of acoustics. I just think that that's what would happen. A human bowman is visiting, a human lasher is visiting, a human swordsman is visiting, a human crossbowman is visiting. Wow, there's a lot of visitors knocking around. Hopefully they'll get stuck in if any enemies turn up, because before, when that giant turned up, I didn't see anyone charging out to attack it. It had to be my lads who did it, didn't it? Silver does sound very bright. Well, that's good. Hello, Super Chaser. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Let's quickly... Before we let those exploratory stairwells get dug further, let's do some high priority mining up here, because I have a mighty need for more military. So we're going to quickly extend the corridor at priority 1, and then we're going to go dink, da dink, like that, and then dinky da dink dink. Is that right? That's right. Dinky 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 dink 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 dinky dinky dink 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 dink. There we go. And that is going to be... Actually, let's use the mouse and pop all the bed alcoves in. That's right, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. And then we'll put a little extra room off the side here, which is going to be the archery range. Aha! So I'm going to make my Marks Dwarves military. We'll pop them together. And then once we've done that, what I'm going to do is make this nice and long so they can, well, you know, shoot things. And then we'll put archery targets down the end of the walls. Shall I stick them in little alcoves? Make 3 of them? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. It kind of forces the issue of where they're shooting from, really, doesn't it? Probably gives them a little bit better placement. I mean, we could put ones on the little sticky out bit. Whatever. I don't have any archery targets to place yet. It's just a plan for the future. We do need some more beds, though. Let's actually go into the military screen and have a look at what we've got. We've got the gloved bars, which have an absolute hero, a combat-tested veteran as the leader. He's the only person in that squad at the moment, though. We kind of drafted him in a bit of an emergency scenario when the giant turned up. So let's have a look at the crystalline balances. These guys have been training together for a while. They're actually pretty good. We've got a legendary wrestler. We have an empty slot. Somebody's left the military there. Either I've accidentally dismissed them, or they've been put in. You know what? We're going to go to the gloved bars. Erib, you're out. Or actually, you know what? We're going to have two hand-to-hand guys, and I'll make a third squad. Okay, we'll just find somebody to put in here. So if you just bear with me, we'll go over to Dwarf Therapist. There we go. Pink. Read the dwarves and take a little peek at who's going to be decent at what. My God, someone to be. It's got legendary discipline. Look at him go. Same here with Bergendorf. Oh, these guys are the legendary wrestlers, right? Yeah, I think so. Let's quickly pop back. There we go, look. Legendary... Oh, sorry, elite wrestler. It's different. It's not legendary, it's elite. They must wrestle together. It must be how they got so good, just wrestling all the time. Stripping off, oiling up, and getting down. As you do, apparently. As dwarves do. Let's switch to the squad sort so we can see who is and who isn't in a squadron. By the way, if you haven't got a nicknamed one yet, feel free to pipe up and get one. I'm happy to put you in there. I mean, at this juncture, it seems like some of you might have actual survival prospects, unlike in prior fortresses, especially if this military thing works. Okay, so let's look at the military skills again. Sorry, I got a little bit carried away there. And we'll have a look at who are decent marks dwarves, because we're going to need 10 of them. And it looks like we do have 10 people at least conversant with a crossbow. Let's put a mark on the bottom one. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Mezbuth is the lowest one of them. It's quite good. He's got level 2, so he's got a head start on other people. Let's go to look at their labours and make sure if any of them need to be kept. Oh, brilliant. A big wodge of them are just visitors. We can't recruit them. Fantastic. What are you thinking about? Meditating on light? Meditating on rebirth? Meditating on jewels? Okay. Well, we can have these top 3. The top 3 candidates are all good. So let's remove all these animal care tags. We haven't got animals that need caring. We've got a couple of chickens. That's about it. No pottery. No hauling for you. No hauling for you. Oh, hello. I'm going a bit crazy here. I'm lighting up more squares than I'm extinguishing, for want of a better term. Don't put alchemy on. Good grief. What even is alchemy? Is that... Can I actually do alchemy? Do I need a lab? I'm sure that's a placeholder for something that you'll be able to do in the future. Okay, so we'll commit these changes, and then we'll go over to the military screen, and we want the top 3 chaps, Unib, Olon, and Mukthat, whatever that means. Let's right-click, assign... Oh, wait a minute. We've got to make these shooty boys. I suppose the gloved bars could be... Hello, Nunchaku Shaku, I see you in chat there. Sorry if I missed that for ages. The gloved bars could be the ranged guys, but they do have, you know, a pretty hardcore hand-to-hand chap in charge, and it doesn't seem like it's a good fit. Because I want to leave that guy in charge, because he's a pretty boss chap. I mean, look at him. Look at his mace dwarfship. He's militarily, weapons-wise, he's the best lad in the fortress. Then again, we look at all of his other skills. He doesn't have quite the drilling that these others have had. Look at that. Level 20 fighting. These guys are pretty damn good. Unarmed, too. Who got the kill on the giant? That's a question I wanted answering. Let's have a quick peek. No kills, no... hang on, what's this one? Impy Plain Whisker the Elf. What about you? Imush Workposts the Dwarf. Alright, okay, that's a bit of a worry. Tira Kaferson, the Castle of Fragrances. The Giant, that's it. So who killed it? Bergendorf. You killed the giant. Very nice. Well done. Yeah, 161 kills. That's right. Erib is all over this shit. He's killed a lot of Sasquatches. Is it like 2 of them? That's not a lot. But I suppose, considering the amount of Sasquatches that have been confirmed to exist in the real world, that is a large number of kills. He's killed a lot of giant hamsters too. He's really all about those giant hamster kills. Snail men, giant skinks. Anyway, he's a proven killer. We'll keep him and we'll put a separate category. I'm just going to go over to the military screen. Bear with me. And I'm going to create another squadron. Oops-a-daisy. Well, that was a lucky accident. I didn't mean to bring you over here and see what I was doing, but OBS was in focus and I pressed an arrow key, so that's what we ended up with. So let's create another squad appointed by this leader. Let's not give them a uniform. We'll sort that out later on, he says, knowing it won't happen. The Armoured Creeds. Intriguing. Well, let's give them our military boys. I'm going back over to Dwarf Therapist. And in we'll put Unib. Oh, hang on, we need to refresh, don't we? Okay, Unib, you're going into the Armoured Creeds. Oh, it is advisable to open the military screen in Dwarf Fortress after making any changes to squad leaders. Okay. That's a good idea. So when we put Monkthat in, where are you? Assigned to squad, the Armoured Creeds, and... Oh, hang on, what? Olon. Okay, Olon, you can go in. Assigned to squad, the Armoured Creeds. I think I got that right, didn't I? Yeah, these guys are all good archers. These guys are not good archers. Well, they are good archers, but I mean... they're no use to us. Is Mesbuth an actual contender? Does he have any chops here in this regard? Mesbuth does. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people below Mesbuth have perfectly passable skills with a bow. So let's take a look and see if anyone's important there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so Tobal. Where do I recognise Tobal's name from? Oh, Tobal's a professional surgeon. I thought Tobal was the one who was sitting in the hospital. Nope. They've probably died. Was it Unib? Unib the mayor? Nah. Got dressings on. Sutures in. Ability to stand is currently... oh, she's unconscious. Okay, that must be the one who's staying in there. The rest of the wounds have healed, but otherwise she's doing okay. Right, sorry. Back to the military screen. Sorry, back to the Labour screen even. Let's find the guy who had... oh, damn it, I've lost myself. Sort by Mark's dwarfship. Oh, no wonder I'm lost. I scrolled all the way down. There we go. Labour's full. So this guy, Tobal, you're going in the military because you've got a little bit of a something about the old ranged thing. So Armoured Creeds for you. Lonicerus. Do we draft Lonicerus? I mean, she's all about the poetry life. Maybe not. Let's look at Aban. Old Aban. Are you an archer? You're not an archer. Nor's Orchimedes. So it's Minkot, Lonicerus, Kib, and Cog. They're all good. Linkot. Have they changed? Oh, it's Minkot. Whatever. He can't be recruited because he's currently in a berserk rage, so that's no good. Kib, you're just a glazer and a potter and an animal trainer. You are getting in the army. There we go. Let's decommission all these little skills on the end here. We don't want you accidentally running off and hauling shit when you should be training. That would be counterproductive. Cool. Let's commit those changes. And now Kib, I'm assigning you to the Armoured Creeds, which now has 5 members. Ooh, it's getting exciting. It's getting exciting. They're all going to need bows, but we'll come to that in a minute. Who else can we put in? Is anyone else? So Mesbuth is the first candidate who's got any chops. He's only really doing all this animal stuff, so let's stop that. What's he currently doing? Reading. Well, that's good. That's a good sign. We need smart lads in the military. We don't want them all to be crazy dum-dums, do we? That'll be no use. Commit. And then assign to squad. Hang on, am I clicking on the right? Yeah, okay. Assign to squad. The Armoured Creeds, which now has 5 members. Okay, I put someone in the wrong squad. Never mind. So I think 5's good enough to start. Let me quickly make sure we aren't missing any real shining stars. Minkot was the first one who wasn't actually a... oh no, sorry, we can. Olon. No, Olon's our only weaponsmith. Our only blacksmith, sorry. We want him to keep blacksmithing. In fact, let's remove his other skills. Cog, you're a military lad, aren't you? You've got a little bit of experience with a crossbow. In that case, Cog, looking at your skills, you don't seem particularly talented in any other regions. You're going to learn to kill people from a distance. Congratulations. Here we go. Let's disable all the other labours. Commit the change. And then scroll back to his name. Or her name, sorry. And assign to squad the Armoured Creeds. Right, the Armoured Creeds is now a 6-dwarf marksman squad. Marksdwarf squad. I would like to think. Hello. You've still got these things. Oh, he's also a medical dwarf. Well, that makes sense to have someone with a little bit of medical experience on the battlefield, right? It makes sense. What are you currently thinking about? Praying to Atir. Okay. I don't know what Atir's portfolio is, but good for you. Good for you. Okay, let's go back to Dwarf Fortress. Quickly leave the military screen and come back in, and now we should be able to see that the Glove Bars is still a one-man wrecking crew. Crystalline Balances has 9 people all trained up together. The Armoured Creeds currently has 5 reasonably noobish shooty boys. So let's go and look at their schedule. Minimum training, we don't want 10. We want, where do I, it's edit order, there we go. We only want them to train with 5, that'll do. Shift and enter. Then we copy this order and pasty, 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 pasty. Lovely, all pasted. And we come back out of here. What do we do? What do we do? Is it supplies? Equip. That's what we want to do. Equip. Position uniform. Can we make a uniform, or can we just assign crossbows to all of them? Weapon. Capital W. There we go. Individual choice. Ranged. Yeah? Or do we just give them all crossbows? Let's just give them all crossbows. Okay. You need a weapon. Individual choice range. No, let's just go with a crossbow. It's the easiest way to do it. That way we know we need to make crossbows, and we'll get everything done nice and easy. Nice and easy, he says, knowing it will be no such thing. Right, everybody's got crossbows. That's good. Oh, fuck, I'm in the wrong group. Shit. Okay, change the weapon to individual choice weapon. Let's remove the crossbow. How do I remove that? Oh, shit. Weapon. What have I done? How do I remove this weapon? Schedule, equip, alerts, view, customize. No? What have I done? What have I done? Still have the default uniform called Archer. Enter on the weapon. Ah, Nunchaku Chaku, you legend. Okay, I've just made all of the wrong people use crossbows. Right, let's just set everyone else to individual choice weapon. I don't know what that's going to actually end up doing. It feels like it might work. It feels like it. W, individual choice weapon. W, individual choice weapon. Presumably that means they won't go hand to hand, which would be a problem for some of the wrestlers, but we'll see. Maybe they'll keep their wrestling moves in their toolbox and keep doing stuff. It's entirely possible. Individual choice weapon, there we go. And so we need now go to the Armoured Creeds, and these are the lads who should be using crossbows. Lovely. Crossbows. 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 I'm losing my mind doing this. There we go, crossbows. They're all using crossbows. And the Gloved Bars. The elite squad. What are you using? What are you using? Let's have a look at the weapons and think about it. He was pretty good at something. Press Shift U to assign uniforms from the uniform screen N. So if I press N for uniforms, and then I press Shift U to assign the uniforms from the uniform screen. Okay, so if I press N, I see. Leather armor, metal armor, archer. Okay. Ah. Ah. We will come back to this. Whoa, hello. Not all the way out though yet. Not yet. We're looking at the gloved bars. We wanted to see what Erib was going to use. We could give him that big giant sword, but it seems like a bad idea. I don't think he's actually going to be that good. Shift W. Oh, he needs a. He's captain of the guard, but he needs a. He needs a barracks. He needs a training room. He needs somewhere to train, doesn't he? I haven't dug it out yet. Ah. We'll just leave him as he is for now. We'll let him do whatever he wants because he's a tough lad. He's best with a mace, if I remember correctly. Maybe I should give him a mace, but we'll see. We'll see. So they're digging out my new barracks. I need archery targets. What are they called? No, it's not archery. It's target. No. What could they be called? An archery target? Is it a target? No, that's star, ruby, sapphire. Okay, maybe I need to go to the actual workshop and figure it out. Ah, do we have a Boa's workshop? I don't think we do we? Build workshop. Boa's workshop. Here we go. That can just go in there. Made out of marble. Why not? I believe you can build targets from the B menu. Ah, okay. That makes sense. So it's just a buildable thing rather than a... Oh, Bim Bisacolin has become an engraver. That's handy. Oh, they're smoothing off the tavern now. It's looking pretty swish. They're doing pretty damn well, these engravers. They're getting faster and faster. The miners don't seem to be getting much faster, though. Can we put any beds in? How many beds have we got? Let me zoom in. Come on, game. Oh, we got buttloads of beds. We only really need 5 beds at the moment. Should we put a door in as well? Oh, we need doors. Are they being ordered? Door. No. ROCK space DOR. Construct rock door. Give me 25. Seems like a number. I mean, it's definitely a number, actually. And now that I think about it, it's for sure a number. But if it's a good one or not, I don't know. Come on, lads. Diggy. Dig it out. Keep going. Oh, we're only on 71 frames per second. That's not the best frame rate we've ever had, is it? It's a bit weak, in fact. A little bit limp in terms of frame rate for this season, but we're doing okay. How has CRYPTBEARDS 15? What have I done on this fortress that has made it last so much longer than every other one so far? It's a bit of a mystery to me. There we go. Dig that out now, lads. If you wouldn't mind digging out the archery range, that would be just splendid. Digging designation cancelled. Damp stone. Did locate... Okay, let's not flood the fortress and leave a massive hole above it. Let's dig that off and choose to go this way. Haha, there you go. Now we can put the archery range down here. Yeah. Clever move, scoundrel. Clever move. Actually, this is not as wide as the other one was, is it? Let's do this. There we go. And then we can go plink, plonk, plink. That's ugly. That's supremely ugly. Tell you what. Donk like that. That's better. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put more targets in rather than having 3. Let's have 4. Hopefully you're following my mental process here as I do this and not being mightily confused. Here we go. Oh, let's resume. Come on, dig, lads. Dig. Oh, hang on. Got to designate that one as well. It's in the way otherwise. Yeah, no damp stone here. We ain't no damp stone chumps. Let's see if they've built that door yet. Not yet. He's taken his while to get round through his queue, but he'll get there in the end. He'll get there in the end. That tavern's looking pretty packed. We might need to have an expansion. Maybe build a beer garden outside. Just for when the weather's nice, you understand? We've got space to check to see if we can build a target. Let's let that dig out. Boop. Archery targets. Archery target. Archery target. Archery target. There we go. Capital A. Boom. Lovely. Let's place an archery target here. Made out of obsidian. Sure. Let's make it out of obsidian. Let's bung another one here, another one here, and another one here. There we go. And then door. Nope, still no doors. Yeah. Maybe we could just nick the doors off the graveyard. I mean, they're not going anywhere, are they? Maybe. You've never managed to get crossbow dwarves in your fort to train. Geeky. I have the same issue, but that is bearing in mind that I have never actually tried. So let's see how this works out. Did it say a miner has slipped? Hang on, what was that all about? One of the miners has got depressed. God damn it, miners. We're going down south now. We're getting deep. We're going to be doing some primo mining. You've got no reason to be glum. Look, let's go down. Deep down. Down. Here we go. Look, we're going past the bottom caverns. This is going to be real special stuff. You'll be finding all the juicy ores. It's going to be great. You will love it. Oh, you haven't even started digging? Guys. Come on, lads. You can do this. I've managed once or twice, says Nunchaku, but their training is sporadic. My problem is remembering to provide them with bolts, and they end up bashing goblins with their crossbows. That's a very good point. We do need to make sure that we have adequate bolts. They're going to be useful. Right, let's go back up to the surface, seeing as they haven't decided to come down this way yet. Oh, we've run out of logs. Okay, let's see what we can chop down over here. I did a little bit of deforestation earlier, but I don't seem to have actually taken that much away. We've still got quite a bit of treeage up here. Let's just check I haven't got it as a fruit gathering zone or something. Nope. Designate trees for chopping. We'll start up here, and I'm just going to clear cut. Oh, there we go. It will go over, don't worry. I'm just going to do some clear cutting madness. All this area. In fact, yeah, let's do that. Bang. Tons of wood. Tons of wood. Most of it's going to end up being spiked wooden balls, but we'll see. We'll see. They've cancelled the orders. You bastards. And now you're saving? Honestly, how dare you? You dwarven bastards. You dwarven bastards. I'll take this opportunity to glance over at the view count. Oh, quite a number of you. 12. We could buy a dozen rolls and have one each. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? I could do with a roll right now. A nice crusty roll, buttered, bit of cheese. Ooh, that'd be lovely. Maybe a bit of tomato and cucumber on the side of the plate. Chunky sticks. Not tomato, obviously. You can't have chunky tomato sticks. Chunky sticks of cucumber. Maybe a bit of carrot. Dip it in hummus. Oh, lovely. Absolutely lovely. My phone's going nuts at the mere thought of it. But that's mainly because of my shit charging cable rather than any kind of alert. So let's not panic. The save's over. I can stop waffling on about my hunger. I've just designated those trees for cutting. That's all good. Spring has arrived. What was that? The dwarves suspended the construction of rough obsidian archery target. Why? What's the deal here? Dink. Construction inactive. Needs masonry. Do we not have... That one's suspended. Okay, let's unsuspend that. Do we not have a mason available? Maybe I need to take a little trip over to Dwarf Therapist. It might be wise. It might be wise to start actually getting some more picks and getting ready to replace my miners as they apparently slip into depression one by one and fling themselves into the volcano. Oh, we were going to do something funky with the volcano, weren't we? I was going to do some high altitude sacrificial platforms and maybe let's look at the lava moat idea. Let's have a think about it. I mean, we will need to sort out a lot of the stuff to do with this thingy, with this cliffside here, because frankly, if we put a moat there and then they can just climb up and walk round. It doesn't make any sense, does it? Let's think about this. Let's think about this. I mean, I suppose I could clear off all the ramps here, but then we've dug out all this bloody tetrahedrite now, and that's going to leave. Oh, there's no full through pathway. Oh, no, it's not too bad. Ooh, tough decisions. Tough decisions, because anything I do down here with a lava moat is going to basically be permanent. We ain't going to be able to drain it or anything. It's just going to be sitting there, and if it ends up being a pain in the arse, it'll be a real pain in the arse, because it'll bring lava imps and all sorts of shit with it. Mind you, we're sitting right next to an open volcano. I mean, can we really be too squeamish about encouraging lava imps? I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, you built a door. Let's build a door. Donk. Oh, we've got loads of doors. He's just bashed a load of them out. That's lovely. So now what we do is we say this is a bedroom, but it's not just any old bedroom. It's a barracks. And the whole... Oh, for fuck's sake. Cancel. We'll do it from this one then. Fuck it. We'll do it live. There we go. I can fill the room up like that, can't I? Can't I? This is a barracks. And then we shall assign it to the Armoured Creeds. Bosh, there you go. You train here. That's lovely. Does it need to be a dormitory and a barracks, or do we just call it a barracks and they'll sleep in there? You know what? Let's not call it a dormitory. We'll have other people trotting around in it. It'll be a right pain in the arse. Let's get out of there. Let's head to the military screen. Go to the not gloved bars, the Armoured Creeds. Shit. That's right, I did the Armoured Creeds. I did the correct ones, don't worry. So the Armoured Creeds now go into schedule. And... no. Alerts. It's the Armoured Creeds. No, wait. Active training. Armoured Creeds. Bang. That's right, isn't it? We should really make the glove bars train as well. I mean... he doesn't really need training as such. I mean, he's had enough real-life experience, but screw it. Let's make it. We'll give him a little training room. Give him a little training bunk. Maybe we could add him in here as a little spare. No, I think it makes sense to dig down here and just expand out a bit. Let's put some more doors in. Do a little extension here, and then if I just brain freeze, there we go. Let's put the bed alcoves in first. There we go. Oh, just a daisy. That's not what we... arse candles. What now? How do I deal with this? The pattern's going to be all off. Bleh, bleh. Okay, we can't do it at the bottom either unless we make the room longer than the archery range. You know what? This is going to be an elite squad. This is going to be a small one. Maybe as we see who gets best trained in this one, we'll roll new people in to get trained up with the main squad, and then we'll put the elite of the elite in with old Killer. So we'll do a 5-man squad room. That'll do it. That'll do the job nicely. There we go. Is that right? That will do. That will do. That's a lovely shaped room, except it's empty, but let's... oh, bollocks! I've done it again. In fact, maybe we could make it a 10-man elite squad later down the line, but we'll just... there we go, look, we'll put opposing beds. That works. Don't need that. Maybe we could... I could put some archery targets in well and make them as well and make them practice both archery and hand-to-hand. Meh. Meh. We are going to need more armour stands though, so let's order those up. JQ armour stand. Make it out of rock, please. We got plenty of rock laying around all over the shop. Where is the rocks? Where's the rocks? Can you make it? Not there it is. There it is. A rock armour stand. We're going to need 20 of them, and we're also going to need weapon racks. Q weapon rack. There we go. Rock weapon rack. Give me 20 of those bad boys as well. That should do it. Are these lads the trainees? You coming in to do some training? Or are you just bug? What was that all about? Where are you going? Why not doing any training? Huh? These guys are coming in to train though. Look at this. What are you? Yeah, look at that. They're all becoming Marks Dwarves. Nice. Nice. Let's get them some armour stands in there once they're built. What else do we need to put in? I think we're okay for expanding the military at the moment. We're doing all right. Maybe we'll check down at the mines, because hopefully that's got priority for digging over that barrack. They said they appear to be gathering in the barracks, so maybe they're doing some form of training. Oh, hello. The Etten Onel Arenarayo Lysiafuni has come. A giant humanoid monster with 2 heads. Okay. Intriguing. We've got an Etten. Will we be able to defeat the Etten with the same techniques we used against the giant? Not forgetting, of course, that we caved the giant's head in, which we're going to have to do twice with this guy. So, Okay, let's close the window, leave it paused. Where is the lad? Is that him? K? That's a king snake skeleton. I can't see him. I got a bit of screen glare. Where are you? Oh, is that it under the... That's no, I just clicked there, didn't I? Duh. Oh, he's coming from the bottom. Who are? I don't see... is this an Etten? That's an emu skeleton with a silver bolt in it. Please, reclaim that shit. Don't be firing off silver bolts all over the place. We may have a lot of silver, but come on. Here it is. Here's the Etten. We found it. We found it. Let's have a little look at it. See what it's like. V, enter, Z. A giant humanoid monster with 2 heads. Her straight hair is extremely long. Her extremely narrow ears have a great swinging lobes. She has high cheekbones, and she has a narrow chin. She has a high voice. Her somewhat narrow left head is somewhat short. Her nose bridge is somewhat concave. Her eyebrows are somewhat high. Her hair is burnt sienna. Her skin is cinnamon. Her eyes are emerald. Her eyelashes are somewhat long. Well, hello, milady. Let's see what we can do with you. Now, I'm thinking we need to call people into a burrow, which I have yet to designate. So let's do that. Let's go down and set some burrows. I'm betting the best place to do this is going to be the switch room / tavern, right? So it's just going to be for emergencies. Let's do that now. Burrows is W. Oh, I've already done it. And we've already got a burrow called which should allow them to eat. So let's immediately go to the military screen. Let's go to the schedule. Go to the... Yeah? Yeah. Okay, that's good. So everyone's going to charge in and hide down here. That's good. That's good. Right, come on. Come on, scoundrel. You can survive another attack. An Etten is just like a giant with 2 heads. It's nothing special. You shouldn't be panicking and worrying, even though you are. So, really we just need to send in the bars and the balances, don't we? So, first things first, let's go to the squad screen. We'll say the crystalline balances and the gloved bars, you need to be stationed... Well, how do I do that? M, move. There we go. I want you guys standing outside the main door in this little open area. Okay? This is our staging post. Okay? The armoured creeds have no weapons or armour, so we're going to avoid sending them into direct combat just for now. We'll let them get a little bit better before we try anything. So, are we ready? Is everybody prepared? Resume. Okay. Come on, dwarves. Come on, dwarves. Military outside. Non-military inside. Everyone seems to be coming out. This guy looks like he might be coming out of the tavern for a fight. Let's pause the action quickly and check who he is. He's a warrior, ready to leave. Oh, you came here to fight monsters, did you? Oh, of course. Yes. There is actually a monster here, you know, though. We have had one turn up, so if you feel like it, maybe get off your fucking ass and do what you said you were going to do. Maybe. Yeah, fucking prick. Oh, sorry. I haven't unpaused the action. There we go. Everyone's coming out now. Everyone's getting ready. I'm going to pause briefly. We're going to head up 2 floors. Holy shit. The bastard's right here. Maybe we send the attack on. I think we do. I think we need to make the charge. Everyone's kind of ready. So let's do it. Squads, A and B. Are you ready? Kill. Oh, it's the only thing on the kill list. Oh, it's under my cursor. Duh. Kill creature at cursor. There we go. And then, I think if we unpause, we should see the action unfold. Are we all ready? Are we all ready? Let's move my cursor away. Go. Okay, the Etten's dancing with a spear dwarf right now. There doesn't seem to be much happening. I tell you what, I haven't got the sound on, have I? We've been sitting here in silence for the entire bloody thing. Let's pause the action and look at some of the combat reports and see what happens. Is there anything going on here? The Etten is fighting. Let's look at the Etten's combat reports. There's only 2 pages so far, so it's not too exciting. The Etten started by attacking the spear dwarf, but he was jumping away. Strikes the lower arm. Bruising the skin, missing. Spear dwarf attacks the Etten, it jumps away. Wrestler misses the Etten. Wrestler is knocked over and tumbles backwards. Spear dwarf misses the Etten. This is not looking fantastic for contact. Ooh, Etten misses the wrestler. The Etten strikes at the wrestler, but the shot is deftly parried by the bismuth bronze battle axe. Nice. Hello, Rocky Crasher. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. The name of this texture pack tile set is, if you will forgive my quick referring to the lazy noob pack that I used, Phobos 16X. Excuse me, PHOEBUS. So there you go. That's the texture or tile pack I'm using. The wrestler misses the Etten. Let's get back in here. We're seeing a lot of misses, which is a shame. But the Etten has improved. Oh, or at least believes itself to have improved. Not good. Etten misses. The Etten strikes at the wrestler, but the shot is deftly parried by the silver warhammer. Oh, they're starting to use the silver warhammers. Nice. Very nice. That's good. Hello, Voliol. Welcome to the stream again. Thanks for joining us. You're still alive, but terribly depressed, unfortunately. We've only got 10 minutes to go on the stream, so let's hopefully resolve this fight before I have to go. Are we ready? Let's zoom in a little. Give it a little bit closer in on the action. They're having a good old bundle. Oh, let's actually follow the Etten, shall we? Let's press F because it's going to try and go in here. Will it get caught in the cage traps? Now, there's an interesting idea. It's now in the corridor. It cannot escape because our... Oh, that looked like bones flying. Let's have a little look quickly. We want to do the Etten fight. Etten misses the wrestler. Okay, looks like it's a lot of blue. So I'm thinking that may not have been one of our lads getting taken apart. Oh, I'm seeing good things. The wrestler hacks the Etten in the right upper arm with his bismuth bronze battle axe, tearing the muscle. An artery has been... Right, okay, this Etten's on the way out. I don't think it's going to last too long. The wrestler hacks the Etten in the right hand with his bismuth bronze battle axe, tearing the muscle, and a motor nerve has been severed. The force twists the right wrist. Okay, I'm not seeing anything flying off. But, oh, the top one. Hammer chipping the bone. What was that? Bashes the upper right arm, chipping the bone. Okay, so we're getting some progress. Let's unpause this. I get the feeling Etten doesn't have long for this world. He's got a red exclamation mark over him. It makes him look like he's pretty sorry for himself. We just saw another piece of something fly off. Rhyolite cavern floor, a pool of blood, spattering, pool of blood. Yeah, this guy's bleeding out already. And I don't think we've actually had much damage to our lads. And now they're using weapons. They're unstoppable. They're unstoppable. What's this guy doing? Moses? Oh, he's an elite wrestler. And they killed the Etten. Beautiful. Glory be to CRYPTBEARDS indeed, Nunchaku Chaku. Thank you very much for the salutations. Hurrah for CRYPTBEARDS. Let us all raise the roof. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Hello, Plutonium Jesus. Welcome back. Ettins are vulnerable to cage traps. They're pushovers, really, like giants and cyclopses. Ah, you've popped my bubble. You've burst my bubble of joy. I thought I was killing dangerous beasts, but it turns out I'm just getting rid of scrub tier monster vermin. Damn. What was that? Pool of blood? Cavern floor? Huh. No actual pieces. I thought it was pieces of him. Anyway, let's disengage the squads. They're already disengaged. That's fine. And unpause the action briefly. Watch the aftermath. Oh, in fact, pause it and save, and then we'll reference the health. We're just going to check the health of dwarves in Dwarf Therapist. And then it's going to be the end of the stream, because I'm going to go and have to pick my kids up. Right, health-wise, read dwarves. Who got wounded? Ooh, we got some impaired movement, fuzzy logic. Bergendurf and Moses are all dizzy. Got a little bit of nausea. Don't know where that's come from. And Bergendurf's in a little bit of pain. Slight pain, but that's the extent of it. The Armoured Creeds, they're exhausted, but that's purely from training. Erib doing fine. Let's quickly go to the military screen and see who got that kill clocked in. It wasn't Erib. Erib didn't do the killing blow. What about Moses? That's an elf. No, that's the giant. Bergendurf killed the giant. Someone to be killed a dwarf. It's slightly worrying. Erush. No. It seems like the kill has not yet been logged. What's all this about? One of the archers didn't do it, did they? Groundhogs, kangaroo, emu. Bleak crone. Intriguing. Let's do another read quickly. Has anyone popped up by a level? Oh. So you killed the giant, but apparently nobody killed the Etten. Maybe it just bled out. One quick before I go. I'm really pushing it now. Let's go and check that elite. Check that stuff. Where'd it go? Etten. There we go. What was the killing blow? Page 13. Okay, here we go. The killing blow on page 13. The elite wrestler punches the Etten in the left lower leg with her left hand, bruising the muscle. The force twists the left knee. I mean, that doesn't make it look like a killing blow. Maybe it's hard to attribute the killing blow because it wasn't done properly, or because they bled out. Maybe. Could have been a random person not in the squad. Could have been one of the visitors, couldn't it? We'll have to check the visitors next time. Anyway, everybody, those of you watching on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Apologies for the super long video, but we got a bit of excitement at the end there, so hopefully it was worth it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, YouTube.